that's annoying.
Okay. Hey, we're the ScatterBrothers, and I'm Scatterbreaker,
And I'm ScatterBonkers.
and I'll be back.
Alright, we're going to review 3 movies today. We're going to do News of the World, The Little Things, and Willy's Wonderland. 3 very different movies. Well, the first one we're going to do is News of the World. This is a post-Civil War Western, 1870. It follows a Civil War veteran, captain of the war, played by Tom Hanks. Jefferson Kyle Kidd is his name. And his life basically is traveling the countryside, reading the news to the illiterate people that can't read.
Oh yeah, that's what it's about.
So, that's his life. It's typical, very quiet. There's nothing to do in the West. So, people gather to hear somebody read the news to them of the world. And it's almost like entertainment. Like we go to the movies for entertainment. These guys would sit around and listen to somebody read to them. And mostly, probably because they were all mostly illiterate people. So there was a lot of... Anyway.
Yeah, that was really crazy to see that new kind of a lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
I remember saying that now. Like I totally could not remember the movie at all before I told him to recap it, so I would remember what it was even about. And that was a good one.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh man.
Anyway, so he does this, travels around, reads to people. People are like amazed. Oh, it's so exciting.
Yeah.
And life is normal, and then he's traveling and runs across this wagon, and it's, torn up. Looks like it's been in an accident. And he finds this person hanging in a tree. He notices him with a sign over him. And so apparently this guy's the guy that was driving the wagon. And then as he kind of looks around, he runs across this little girl that doesn't talk and is afraid of him. She's running away from him and stuff. And eventually he gets her back, goes back to the wagon. They find the paperwork, and he figures out who she is. And she's a person that was taken at some point by a Native American tribe. And you remember what the name of the tribe was? Kiowaska or something?
Yeah, I'm like, wow,
Kiowaska.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anyway, they take her in and they raise her as their own, and she feels that connection to that family and that life, raised a certain way by Native Americans and learning different ways and speaking their language. And so their relationship is kind of more of his responsibility to get her to this place or that place, and get her to the right people, to their relatives. And so that's what they do. Basically, the story goes as the character Tom Hanks plays, the Civil War captain, is taking her along with him as he goes to these other places. And the first place he goes is the fort, and he tries to drop her off and leave her with the correct authorities, and that's unsuccessful. I guess I can't really remember exactly how that went down, but for some reason he has to keep her. Oh, never mind, I do know. While he's there, he knows a couple there that's like, just happens to be in that same fort town thing. So he takes them to their house and kind of tries to leave them with them for, I think he has to wait like a month or something before they'll have any kind of travel back. So anyway, so that all ensues, and so anyway, basically he ends up taking this girl cross country along with him. So he's got his newspaper gig going on, so she just kind of follows him around while he does his newspaper gig, and they build a relationship, and eventually they start, but it sounds like, if you were to watch it, even in the preview, there's not a lot of you don't think there's going to be a lot of action, but there actually was a lot of action.
Yeah,
they ran into all kinds of trouble.
Oh yeah.
And I don't want to give anything away that I've already given away, but so I'm not going to go into all that. That's just something you got to see on your own. But
I'm afraid of how much you've already given away.
I pretty much
As I
told the
stepped
whole
away.
story.
And
Anyway.
I wished I'd heard some of it because I have a horrible memory.
I know, dude.
And I was like, wow, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like as you were saying it, but there was no way for me to know that before you said that. Like talked about what it actually was. So that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but it was a good movie, man. I was really, really. Tom Hanks is just such a great actor, and that little girl was amazing in it. Like and I think she actually was nominated or something for like a Golden Globe or something.
Yeah.
But she was great, and then Tom Hanks is always great.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been like, Tom Hanks sucked in that movie.
Yeah, right.
And really, it's like Denzel Washington. Like they never suck.
Yeah.
They're always just who they are.
Yeah.
So great movie. Definitely should have been mentioned with the when it comes to award time, but I have a feeling it's probably going to get snubbed, and I don't know why, but they tend to not pay attention to westerns anymore.
Yeah.
The westerns are so fantastic, and they're great on the big screen. There was so much atmospheric.
Oh yeah,
like,
just the scenery. Like you just gotta like, you gotta experience it as almost in a peripheral, right? Peripheral. Yeah. Like you have to really just know that.
looking around the corner.
Oh yeah. Well, I gotta tell you something in a
We're
second,
gonna
but
get distracted.
but on the news of the world.
All right. So anyway,
What was that about?
That's what I'm gonna recap. Okay, so the story goes.
But it's definitely one to see on the big screen. Is it still on the big screen? I hope so.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
I
it's
hope
still
like
on.
more people give it a chance and like go and see and not watch it on streaming, so that the movies is also a thing. You know?
I think with westerns that people kind of, especially nowadays, I don't think younger people like go to westerns. They're so good. They're always good. They're always like so deeply dramatic.
What's wrong with the world?
And then it also shows a time where, you think the world is ending now. When you look back then, you're like, whoa. I didn't live back then.
Yeah.
Although
no, you know what? It just became Frontiers Days is all that happened.
Although one thing that I was thinking about when we were watching it was that our lives, when we were kids, were closer to that little girl's life.
Yeah,
than to our kids who have all this technology and stuff. Because like back then when we were little kids, we just had a TV and it had like 4 channels or 3 channels.
Yeah.
I think it was like the news channels, the regular ones, and then Fox or something came on,
and then
The Simpsons.
When we got cable, it was like.
Yeah. And the cable, the little cable box.
Yeah.
So I mean, our lives were more like hers.
Well, she didn't have cable.
No.
Or even TV.
No, she didn't. But it was closer to that, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely because really we didn't have TV. We had like 3 channels that would go off at a certain time.
The amount of time we actually spent on TV, the rest of our lives were like hers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember
most of our lives.
The eagle. Remember the American flag and the eagle in front of it? Like the screensaver at a certain time TV would like stop.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that really.
Yeah, you don't remember. You don't remember shit.
I know, it's horrible. It sucks.
Anyway.
But
all right, so
so do you think we said enough about News of the World since you said it all and I
well, I don't know because I haven't been paying attention the last 5 minutes, so we've just been rambling.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You gotta like that.
And
right?
oh yeah, totally. And
all right, so
so I guess it's not a good idea to have the garage door open. Is all I was gonna say about what she said.
Okay.
But anyway,
okay. So you want to do Willy's Wonderland?
Willy's Wonderland, yes. What was that about? I got an alarm going off. That's
gotta
weird.
stop typing before movies.
Willy's Wonderland was a 2020 film. This is how I knew I do better with these because like they're all 2020 or 2021, right? I mean, it could have been 2021. I don't know, but it's Nick Cage and mostly a bunch of unknowns, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I've seen that girl before. I think she's in You.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the girl. But I could be wrong. So
yeah. But yeah, it's basically about a mysterious guy, right? Like we don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
and then we he just basically just starts with him being like on the road, right? Like on his car broken down, and the tow truck guy helps him out and brings him to town, and so I'm almost doing like first 15 right now. Like this is what I would do for first 15, like basic recap, right?
Yeah.
And then brings him to town, and he talks to was it the mayor he's talking to?
I think so. No, remember he brings him in and like, then he like makes him like it's gonna cost a lot of money. He's like, oh, you need food and tires,
that's right.
But I got like,
oh yeah.
something
So
like that.
I got where I picked it up again. So it's he's like the other guy comes in, or he says somehow they make a deal, and the other guy who seems like the mayor, but he's not. He's just a businessman, right? And but he's like the white Southern gentleman, like with the white mustache and everything. And he the tow truck guy was really funny too, right?
Yeah,
he was kind of reminding me of Adam Sandler's Southern excited Southerner sometimes, like ooh, he'd say something. But so yeah, he was an entertaining guy to watch. And then anyway, they make this deal. He has to clean up the Willy's Wonderland, and then the other guy will just pay for his repairs. So that's basically the plot.
Yeah.
Because he just goes in there, and it's like, oh, did we miss a little bit? I missed a little bit at the very beginning.
Yeah.
The kids running.
Well, there
was
was
kids
also
that were
a
in there
group
later?
of kids that like were.
Yeah.
But they were like, I guess they were like people in their family had died at this place. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
it was like a like. This
Oh, but you kind of learn that later, right?
Yeah. You kind of. I think they were like a bunch of.
Yeah.
But especially this one girl, because like her parents like died in there.
Oh yeah.
And you kind of see it at the beginning, so the very beginning.
Yeah. She's like a little girl. Yeah, that's right. That's how it opened, and I missed that part.
Yeah.
Which is why we have first 15. Plugging that again. So
that's pretty much it.
Yeah. But and we talked about this. We did have a video about this actually. In fact, I think we might have done a video about News of the World as well.
Probably.
Possibly. Like pretty much on the drive back. So you can check that out here. And I'm gonna put
I'm gonna put a box right over my face. It'll be like Mike Wazowski on. Yeah, I made it on video.
But anyway, so Mike Wazowski.
Well, it's like, and then like the place. You gotta talk about the place. Like, it's like a creepy showbiz.
It's creepy, and it's like.
See, I don't know if people would know what Showbiz Pizza is. Was that a Texas thing?
Yeah, when you said showbiz, I didn't even think Showbiz Pizza, but yeah,
Pizza,
Showbiz Pizza, or Showtime.
No.
Oh.
Now you're confusing me.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Which is still around, actually. So yeah, but it is more like.
But it's
Showtime.
not. Yeah, it's not. Chuck E. Cheese just has that one creepy like. Well, no, I guess they have like a couple of creepy rats.
Yeah, there's a bunch of creepy things there. But anyway, those same kind of automatons, and I don't know how much I should say about like how they got to be the way that they are. Because might as well leave something to the imagination,
it's just
right?
These animatronics.
Animatronics,
yeah. Animatronic weird moving things that like sing like "Welcome to our club." It's so great. It's wonderful.
Really creepy songs.
And then they like murder people.
Yeah.
And they basically like murder people in the.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's so weird. Nicolas Cage is just like, I mean, so would this be a spoiler if it's like about the way that the character is? I don't really know, but
probably not.
But it's funny because he's
he never says a word.
Yeah, he never says a word, and he just always does exactly the same thing at the exact same time, like has an alarm set, like all the time, and you don't really know how he really feels about like killing these things, and then like going back to cleaning, and then killing these things, and
it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He goes back to the cleaning so much that like there will be a time to leave for the restroom during one of those things probably like where you won't really miss anything because you just already saw it, but it's always really entertaining
that Jolts or whatever it's called. What is it called? The soda.
Oh, it's just called
the soda and like
something like
like Nick Cage. Definitely, you get the full Nick Cage in this one. So if you want the full Nick Cage, you get it in this one. Although a quiet version of it because he never says anything. So it's more like he nods a lot.
Yeah. And
But,
then,
you know,
and
it's just funny. One of the things that I thought was funny about this was that, like, these anatomic... I cannot say that word. Anyway, these puppets that come alive, like, are, like, impossible to kill from anybody else but Nicolas Cage.
I know,
who kills
right?
them so fucking easy.
Oh, well, I mean, he goes through some stuff, but... So, those are good scenes.
Yeah.
But he does kill him pretty easy. Like,
Yeah.
Especially compared to everybody else.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's basically the movie. It's,
what was I going to say about it? Oh, yeah, so I was just going to say, but if you do go to the restroom, like, if you go to the movies and see this, which is why we're doing this, to promote and make sure you go to the movies and go see these things on the big screen, which, of course, you don't have to necessarily see this one on it, but if you do, and you have to go to the restroom, if you miss one of those scenes, you can catch it on DVD is all I'm saying. Like, it's not a big screen scene.
Yeah.
So you could catch it on DVD later, and you should probably watch all those performances, because they're all pretty funny, I think. I mean, I remember laughing out loud at least.
It
in
was,
one of them.
yeah, I think I laughed at the complete absurdity of the film.
Oh, yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just really crazily ridiculous. So you
Yeah.
have to go in knowing that you're going to see the most ridiculous, like, bad taste type, Meet the Feebles.
Yeah, definitely.
That really cheesy, gory horror films.
Yeah.
So
if
don't
you like
really have any
violence-
logic or, like, you know, people...
Yeah.
when you really break it down into facts, you're like, it's like Chucky. Whenever there was Chucky, I always thought, like, why don't you just kick him across the room? He's a
Yeah,
freaking
right.
doll. Like, he doesn't have, like,
Yeah.
he's still a doll. He doesn't have,
Yeah.
like, more girth or something, or more, like, weight.
Yeah. I know, right? Like,
Just kick him across
well,
the room.
what if he did actually have the
So-
proportionate weight of the man whose soul was in Chucky?
That'd be weird, but it would be in a smaller, form, so, like, wouldn't your impact be more... I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I don't know.
intense.
That's a conversation for another
So
time.
anyway, that was all about Chucky.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I did. I mean, I thought it was entertaining. I just wouldn't recommend it to anybody unless like you wanted to like go see it.
You know what?
If you wanted to go see it
no.
for fun, you know,
Yeah.
not like it's not like a movie that you would want to
You
go
know what?
see and get something out of it. It's just more of a like.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to go get prepared before and
Yeah.
have a few drinks and then
And yeah, just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Be
yeah.
entertained.
It is an entertaining film, but what we didn't do stars. We could do like stars. Like, give it 4 stars.
I give it 4 ninja flying stars. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5 because it was entertaining.
Yeah.
Like
It was good.
I'd say even higher.
Well,
or I'd
good's kind of a funny.
I'd
word.
give it 4 ninja stars and
Out of
plus-
what? 10?
No, plus 8 bullets. What?
I feel like the excited southerner.
Yeah, right.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
When you lose control.
We gotta remember that.
Yeah.
Ninja stars are the big things, and then like bullets are the points.
Halves.
Yeah.
All right. So then the third movie we're gonna review is The Little Things. And do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I can do this. No, just kidding.
Like,
The Little Things is stars Denzel Washington. And I feel like I'm talking like Luis on Ant-Man.
yeah.
Denzel Washington and
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, and as a non-Jared Leto type character, like as far as looks go, with the weird nose and everything, like
Yeah.
he definitely transformed into a different character there, right?
Yeah.
What do you say?
It was pretty good.
And
He was creepy.
yeah, definitely. And Rami Malek, from the Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Queen.
that? Yeah, and Queen.
Well, not from Queen, but like, what was it called? I can't think.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like who? I mean, he was in Queen in that.
Yeah, he's
So,
pretty good. He's
yeah.
a good actor. They're all 3 of those guys. Well, first of all, I already said Denzel Washington's like Tom Hanks. It's not,
Oh, yeah.
They don't ever, even when they're like, you know, it's not the greatest movie.
Yeah.
They're usually always good in it. So.
Oh yeah. Have
And
you ever seen
Jared
any bad
Leto's-
movies that they've been in?
Probably, but I don't know. I can't really remember. Tom Hanks has been knocking out of the park since Joe versus the Volcano. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not arguing that with you. Anyway, that's not Tom Hanks. But
yeah, that's the other guy.
anyway,
but
continue. Sorry.
So yeah, it seems to be a slice of life story about a cop's life, and kind of like reviewing another cop's life, really.
Yeah.
Like or reflecting.
Like he's
it
the
almost,
younger
right?
version of him. Like
Yeah.
as far as like he sees himself.
I think so. Yeah.
Because he's kind of a hotshot cop. Like Rami Malek is like.
And it almost seems like he's almost like looking for a father figure type, like, because at first though he's mean to him, right?
Well, he's
So
just sort of
Washington?
like he's towing his car. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So he's like, oh, yeah,
He's like the big shot
yeah.
city.
But he's just sort of
cop
like
and-
more of a mover and a shaker. Like he's got a lot of. He's like kind of famous in a way.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I guess
And
this
then-
Denzel Washington was him 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Because he was like one that cleared a lot of
Yeah.
cases. And,
But he did something that made everybody like upset.
oh yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about what that is,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
yeah. And it seems like then all of a sudden like Rami Malek's character, I feel like it was all of a sudden, but I don't think I left or anything. Like, like he was kind of like, oh, I want to learn from you or something, or I want to.
Well, I think once he found out who he was, because yeah, he even kind of like gave him a weird stare when he was in the press conference.
Yeah.
But like he remember Washington.
Wait.
Washington.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He gave him more stare. Like Denzel Washington was in the audience, and he was giving.
And then he asks, "Who's that guy?" You know.
Oh,
and then he finds out who he was, and then he realizes that he knows about him.
Oh, okay.
So then he kind of.
So he's like kind of fascinated with him, like his story, or.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, I mean, at some point, I just felt like he was almost was looking for a father figure.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm gonna get another beer.
Yeah. We should do that.
You want me to get you one?
Oh yeah, maybe so. And I'll just ramble on.
What do you want? Yeah, just ramble on.
They're in the
Nobody's
freezer.
watching.
They're in the freezer if you want to. Oh, I just moved that bird feeder because it got hit in my head over there.
Thanks, asshole.
I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna come in from this way, and I'll come in from this way. I didn't actually do it consciously, actually though. So anyway, he just hit his head on the bird feeder. It's still swinging. Actually, I'm gonna try to get that. Oh, I can't. Yeah, there it is. Still swinging. But anyway, the little things. Also, I just want to talk about this a little bit. Well, he might have wanted to come in on this a little bit too, but I'll just mention it real quick. After a few days after we went to see it at the movies, I tried to put on HBO Max because I knew it was on there, and since I'd missed the beginning, I wanted to. Yeah, we did miss the beginning of that one a little bit. We need to talk about that. That it wasn't on HBO Max anymore. So, like, what are they doing? Like, what is HBO Max thinking with that? Like, is that a thing where you can choose to go to it at the movies or this time, and then or on a streaming, but only for a limited time? Oh, I bet it's to get subscribers during that moment. Wow, I just had a revelation. Hey, I just had a revelation. Yeah.
On screen?
Yeah, while I was talking. Oh,
Yeah,
you didn't give me one of these?
Do they have those in there?
Yeah, remember when I said they were in the freezer? Well, here, let me see.
No. Well, is there just one or what?
No, there's three. But you know what? Leave it, because those other ones might not be cold. I don't know.
Okay.
Just go ahead and bring them all out.
Hey, why don't you just get rid of that?
We just got it. It's attracting birds.
Sucks.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, what did I do? So, anyway. What was I saying? So, yeah, so I just figured out why HBO Max is doing it that way. But at the same time, it really sucks because I couldn't like watch the first 15 after going to see the movie. So I would have done it both ways. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how many other people. That's horrible. I don't know how many other people. I need to plug this in. Pause. Oh, hey.
Are you still filming?
Hey, let me just say this real quick, and then I think this battery's low, so I'm just gonna plug that in real quick.
Oh,
but,
okay. Anyway, so
let's just say, you talk, and I'm gonna do this. Real quick.
All right. Well, I would say, well, for this movie, why is your stuff frozen?
Yeah, no, it's frozen.
Oh, okay.
You should have seen the scene it was frozen on a second ago. It was weird.
But I would definitely go see this one in the theater if you can. Although I don't know if it's... See, that's the problem. They go off so quickly.
Yeah, I know.
And now they're going to start releasing movies, so may or may not be.
That's what I was just talking
Definitely
about.
check it out. Denzel Washington's great. All of them are great in it. So...
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Like the... I'm going to go back here.
There's not a lot of production value here, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I think that...
I'm not used to working with you amateurs. I'm up a star here.
Oh, there it is. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna change it. Oh yeah, so
Are you gonna edit this stuff?
yes.
All right. You are gonna edit that. Is that live? That one?
Yeah, but it's also
Oh, I got a viewer. Hey, we got a viewer.
oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
How long has it been?
Right. I know. It's like right as soon as
Yeah.
I had to start doing some other things.
Anyway, but it's a really good movie. It's really well done. It's, three great actors just going at each other. And do you remember who directed that?
Oh no. Did you talk about Paul Greengrass on the News of the World thing?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or I think I did.
Maybe
I didn't.
Oh, you got bird seed on you.
Dude, you should have been filming that way.
I know. I should
How
have.
the hell did I hit that thing anyway?
I hit it
like,
twice
put it
the
over
first
here,
time.
dude.
Well,
Like,
I hit
nobody-
no
nobody's right there.
because the family wants to see the birds right here.
Oh,
But I'm gonna put it somewhere else, like over here maybe.
Yeah.
At some point.